Hello, Libra. Welcome to Sidekick Tarot. I'm Ryan, and thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading for who you may be dealing with and what they're up to. Or if you're interested in more tarot readings after this, go ahead and check out my wife's channel at Val53 Tarot. She's review as well. Thank you. I'll be starting by pulling their current or overall energy. And then we'll be going into clarifiers. Okay, I'll get the cards out first, and then I'll begin. Huh. Having deja vu. Having deja vu. Libra, there you are on top of the deck. Something tells me you're watching the entire show go down. What are those people called? They usually walk through the stadium, yelling out something and pretty much trying to gather people to take bets to try and determine and make a little extra on the side about who everyone is thinking is going to win or how the outcome is going to be. They're usually in charge of the money and the finances and the investments. But jumping into this, what they're showing me, there's clearly some type of big investment here in place. At the same time, they're not too sure exactly which direction this is going to go or which direction it's going to take. That being said, there clearly is some type of connection here between the two of you. I'm not too sure what's going on regarding this, but the connection shows up and they're also filling something out as well. They're trying to gain perspective on the situation, but for some reason there is a little bit of a difficulty on that, and I'm not too sure exactly why. I kind of feel like it may be something that they themselves personally are working on or working through to kind of trust themselves a little more. They do show up trusting themselves about something, but then on the other side of this, they're also saying emotionally they're not too sure where they stand. All they know though is that money may be a little bit tight. They're kind of grasping at that, and there seems to be some sort of closure of a cycle. So things are kind of finishing up somewhere in this. I'm curious to see what the clarifier is going to say. But again, it's an energy of kind of like back to work, but kind of. It's kind of that cheesy joke of, are you working hard or hardly working? And it's like, okay, let's go ahead and jump into clarifiers and see what we can find. It almost seems like they're preoccupied with emotions, either for you or for something. Let's see. This feels like new love at work. Wow. Why? Because that connection between the two of you shows up immediately following. That's why. Wow. Are they gaining feelings for you? Or is this something regarding their career? I'm not too sure. Oh, there's communication between the two of you. There's communication here. They want to say something. They want to say something. Ooh. What is that song? Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about us. I don't know. Interesting. Very interesting. Geez. That's kind of what it is. It really is what it is. There's clearly emotions here for something or someone. I feel like it's between the two of you. At the same time, whatever's being talked about or communicated or considered to be brought up in communication or conversation. This also does feel more. Jeez, what is this? What is this? Why does it almost feel like at the same time they're like they may have be coming up with some sort of idea here, but they're also kind of like it feels like they're running it by you or checking with you for the sake of like determining whether or not that's going to work out or not. What is that called? Like I don't know why they hear the word like confidant. Like someone that someone trusts in to kind of keep, literally Libra, someone that keeps the record, someone that keeps everything like organized and. Whoa. A little bit stubborn, a little bit hard-headed, a little bit stubborn, a little bit stubborn. They're kind of showing me like they're kind of doing what they can to figure this out and gain perspective on the situation. They're kind of just but it's interesting because it feels like they themselves are causing some of these circumstances. If you're going to be in the driver's seat, you got to know how to drive defensively too. Okay. They're saying the best thing for them to kind of do here is just wing it. Try to fill this out intuitively and kind of just... It feels like contemplation of this, whatever this idea is. Okay, I see what you're showing me. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, they're trying to fill this out, but emotionally they just don't know. They just don't know. Like they don't know exactly know how they're feeling when it comes to these problems or these issues, whether they be financial or whether they be romantic, either or. They're just not too sure. And again, there is that consideration of like to just walk away from this thing or to stay. I feel like they're choosing to stay. Yeah. It's kind of, geez. I just heard someone say, "What do you got for me?" And they're like, it's kind of like when the teacher asks for homework, to collect homework. What do you got for me? Did you do your work? Nah, I got nothing for you. Jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, that is fascinating. Whatever cycle or closure this is, they themselves are turning out differently because of it. differently. It's almost like they're going through all of this to get to this point, all of a sudden to just to change. Wow. Maybe that's what it was all about. Kind of like if you're only giving 50%, are you really meant to be doing it? I mean, of course, everyone has their days where they show up and give 50%, but this is clearly something that is much deeper than just that. They themselves are changing because of what they're going through. Yep. They're literally showing me they're trying to get things up and moving, growing, evolving, changing, progressing. But they're kind of at the same time somewhat halfway working on that. So of course, if you are dealing with anyone, we do have here showing up Scorpio, heavy Pisces, and Aquarius. Goodbye.